Welcome guys, so today we're going to be looking at another sorting algorithm called a quick sort. I'm going to give you guys a brief explanation how it works. Then after that we're going to go over to the IDE and write the code for this algorithm. So let's begin. So let's say for instance I have this array of 5 different numbers. Everyone is sorted out in increasing order. So the way that we will start off, it would take the first number, which is number 9. Small this 9 over here. Then for the rest of the numbers of the array, it will be categorized in two different partitions. Numbers that are greater than 9 and numbers that are less than 9. So let's say for instance the next number is 15. Since 15 is greater than 9, it'll be partitioned down here. And look at the number 11. 11 also greater than 9. And we'll go down here. And 7. 7 is less than 9. And we'll go up here. And 4 is less than 9. And we'll go up here also. So as you can see, we have these two different partitions. So the algorithm will start over again. And it will take the first number of the first partition, which is number 7. 7 will go here. Then it will compare with the next number, which is 4. It says 4 is less than 7, 4 will go up here. So now this is sorted out. Now we can go to the other partition. And we'll take the first number, which is 15. Put this here, and then we'll compare it to the next number, which is number 11. As 11 is less than 15, and we'll go up here. And then number 9 moves over here. And as you can see, that the entire array has been sorted out into an increasing order. The number that we took, number 9, is also known as a pivot. I know some programs like to start off with the middle number of the array or the last number of the array, but for this video we're using the first number of the array as a pivot. The quick sort is very effective when you have numbers that are over 1,000. The quick sort is it's much more effective than the bubble sort. So let's go to the IDE and write the code for this algorithm so you can see how it works. Alright guys, so here we are at Microsoft Visual Studio. You guys could use any other IDE, which some people like to use VS Code or Xcode, whichever works fine with you. So I wrote the algorithm out already, so you guys want to watch me type it up line by line. And that will be very time consuming. So I'm going to go over the functions that I wrote for this quick sort algorithm. So the quick sort is not going to turn anything, so this is why I put void quick sort. Then the 3 parameters that I put for quick sort is going to be integer array, integer left side of the array, and integer right side. As we discussed earlier, you're going to take the pivot, and then whatever numbers is greater than the pivot is going to be placed into the right side, and whatever number is less than the pivot is going to be placed in the left side. So this is why I put the 3 parameters. As you can see here, I put integer pivot equals the array, which is the first element of the array. Then down here, we're going to partition the array. So it's going to compare the pivot with the following numbers. So I wrote out 2 while loops for this. You guys can feel free to pause the video and look over the code. So here's the function, quick sort. And then move it on down. So this is the recursion part, as you can see here. I call again quick sort for the left side of the array, which is a partition that we created for the numbers that are less than the pivot. Then I call quick sort again for the array that is on the right side of the pivot, which is the numbers greater than the pivot. And then moving on down here, this is to display the array after it has been sorted out. So it's void because we're not going to return anything, so that's why I put void. And then the 2 parameters are going to be integer array, and then the size. The size of the array is going to be 5, the 5 numbers that we looked at earlier. I did a for loop for this one. And then integer main, this is the main program. As you can see, I wrote out the numbers that we discussed earlier. So we're going to take 9, and then we're going to pair with 15, and 11, 7, and 4. Integer n is going to be the size of the array, which is equal to 5. So I call quick sort for the array, which is the parameter, then 0, because we're going to start off with the first element, and then n minus 1. We're going to be checking the other 4 elements, because we have taken 9 already, so 1 minus 5 is 4. And then we're going to display the array. Alright, so we're going to run the code and to see if it works. And as you can see, the numbers have been sorted out. We got 4, 7, 9, 11, and 15. So the algorithm works. Yeah, I didn't want to write this entire algorithm, line by line. For me, I find this to be a very complex algorithm. For me, it's much more complex than the bubble sort. So you guys can feel free to pause through the video and just look at the code and then just for yourselves. So if you think you could type the code up in a much more efficient way, please let me know in the comments down below. If there's any videos that you would like to see, please also let me know. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one.